Many times, composers will imply different keys, called tonicization, or change to different keys, called modulation, in the middle of a piece. Often this is done using accidentals instead of changing the key signature. The accidentals are the sharp, which raises a pitch 1/2 step, the flat, which lowers a pitch 1/2 step, and the natural, which cancels a flat or a sharp. Accidentals are canceled at the end of the measure. Accidentals seem random and arbitrary to many musicians. Accidentals are used to create notes that are not in the key. Notes that are not in the key are generally called chromatic notes. Most people associate this term with the chromatic scale, a scale comprised of only half steps, using all 12 pitch classes. If you create the right set of notes using accidentals, you can create a new key. If you know what key the accidentals create, you know what notes exist, and you don't have to guess when the next accidental is going to show up. To help you practice thinking in a key, I created an exercise I called Note Jumbles. Given 7 notes in random order, determine what scale they can make. For example, with these 7 notes we can create a C major scale or an A natural minor scale, but no others. These 7 notes can be arranged to make an A flat major or F natural minor scale. If you can make a key signature out of the accidentals, you know the major or natural minor scale that you can form. With the harmonic or melodic minor scales, the key sign is not so apparent. One way to solve the note jumble exercises is to write out the notes in ascending order and label the interval pattern to determine what the correct tonic and scale are. If you find an augmented second, you know that it is between lay and T, scale degrees 6 and 7 of the harmonic minor scale. You know the scale type and can easily find tonic from the leading tone. These notes form the F-sharp harmonic minor scale. If there was a D-sharp in this note jumble, we would find 4 whole steps in a row, which only occurs between May and T, scale degrees 3 and 7 in the melodic minor scale. Again, we know the type of scale and can easily find Do from T. Here is another way to solve harmonic and melodic minor note jumbles. Try to make a key signature. For sharp keys, the sharp that does not fit the key signature is the leading tone. From the leading tone you can find tonic. If it is a harmonic minor scale, the key signature you made will match the key signature of the tonic that you found. For melodic minor scales, the key signature for the tonic you found and the key signature you made do not match. The extra sharp in the key signature that you tried to make from the jumble does not belong there. It is the raised 6th scale degree, La, and it is actually created by an accidental in the scale. For note jumbles with flat keys, if you cannot make a key signature, you still must put all of the flat notes into the key signature, since we only raise the notes of the natural minor scale to create the harmonic and melodic minor scales. The first missing flat you come across when you try to make a key signature is the note that is the leading tone. It needs to be flat in the key sign to make the natural minor, and would need to have a natural sign, raising the note 1/2 step to create the leading tone. If there is only one missing flat, it is a harmonic minor scale. If there are 2 missing flats, it is a melodic minor scale. The other missing flat is the raised scale degree 6, La. For note jumbles that have a mix of flats and a sharp, the sharp is always the leading tone. You now know tonic and can determine if the scale contains lay or la. Practice note jumbles to help you learn to think in a key, to help you start learning when accidentals are truly accidentals or when they are being used to create a key without changing the key signature.